G'day, thanks for joining us for Saturday afternoon football. I'm Anthony Hudson. Today back at Metricon Stadium. Fantastic conditions for footy here today. It's a pleasure to welcome Gary Lyon.
Hey, Hutto, today should be a great match.
Today's match, the Tigers and the Swans. They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it.
Both forward lines are in for a big day here. This could be a high-scoring affair, and both sides would want to make the most of their chances inside 50.
They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The captains prepare for the toss of the coin. The Swans wins the toss. The umpire begins proceedings at Metricon Stadium. Just put it on the boot. Great mark under pressure, 40 metres from home. Plugger, is this the moment? That kick was pure.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
Gets his first. Smiles all round. The first goal going to the Swans. Won the hit out. Has it now. 6 rushes with the kick. Good mark, and looks to send it back. The kick from Lloyd. 15 just landed in his back. Bolter keeps that one low. Great grab. Shaw manufactures a handball. Cochin just put it on the boot. No questions about that decision. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. That's 2 in a row for the Swans. The margin is 12. Tap down. Hanbury quickly onto the boot. Slick with the hands. At full stride, receives the handball. Play on! Broad, hurried kick. A strong pack mark.
The Swans are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
The kick goes out on the full from 37. Keeps it moving. Hits the target by hand. Getting in the way was 23. Puts the foot down. The kick ends up hitting the post. The Swans getting out to an early lead. Looking for options now. Marks now and can send it back. And now Mitchell linking by hand. Rampy fends off the tackle. Hit the man hard. Picks up the loose ball. Wants to keep it moving. He wins possession. Lloyd wins the foot race. Goes by hand. Receives the handball and takes off. Interesting handball. Found a way through. Is in his possession. He drives it. A solid mark from Plugger. Going for goal number 2. The Swans finds a way to get that one through. His kick has extended their lead. He's excited about that one. The Swans off to a good start. Thumped clear. Cochin dismisses his opponent with disdain. Kennedy just hunted him down.
Great tackle.
A long effort at goal, and it goes all the way. He's enjoying that goal. The Swans with the edge right now over the Tigers.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Back in the middle, has the Rucks go at it. 42 won the hit out. Martin puts it on the boot. Lee dug it out. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Coleman Jones gets in the way. Coleman Jones just took way too long. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Showing some really good pressure there.
The loose ball picked up. Applying the physical pressure with quick hands. A chance for Kennedy. Racking up possessions now. Kennedy going to be penalised here. Putting on the pressure was Cochin.
Great tackling technique.
Gathered by Stack. Sweeping handball. He can take off after that handball. Had plenty of the ball. Getting pushed out of the way was Soldo. Turned it over. Going for goal number 1. 25 gets on the end of this. That kick covering some territory. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Looks up with a kick. Edward takes it well. Handballs at full stride, receives the handball. 5 just fends off his opponent. Going for goal number 1. Looks okay off the boot. The kick connects with the post. Unable to capitalise on that opportunity. The Tigers behind by 24. Quick hands, and they could be away here. Collected by Lloyd. 3 comes away with the ball. Mops up the loose ball. Moves it by foot. Scoops it up. A chance to put a second goal on the board.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
We're back in the middle to resume play. 42 clears the contest. Puts on a bump. Hacking it out of there. 1 with an easy mark.
The swap.
The siren sounds, and that's the end of the opening term. The score, the Swans 31 to the Tigers 1.
The Swans are up and about early, and I bet the coach would be happy with this lead at quarter time.
Well, we're out of the blocks with a frantic, high-scoring opening term. I wonder what lies ahead. What do you make of it all, Gaz?
The Swans are doing a great job of
Players ready to start the second quarter. We're back in motion. Swats it. Mitchell onto the ball. Cochin couldn't complete the tackle. The ball ends up with 1.
The Swans are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
15 couldn't hang on to the ball. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Bolter earns a free kick. Bolter kicks hard along the boundary line. Using every ounce of energy he has left. 39 doesn't quite with the lead. Lynch powers through the tackle. Edwards puts on a big hit. 3 now heading to the bench for a break. We'll get a stoppage. 42 just swats it away. Kick on the way, takes the chance and says thank you very much with that goal. Cochin celebrating hard. The Tigers close the gap to 24.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. The The Swans are getting themselves into the right spots at the moment, and they're cutting off these opposition kicks.
Umpire ready to resume play. Punched away. This is Cochin. Gets a handball away. They can create from this.
Thank you, Ivan.
The umpire will ball it up. Thumps it clear. The bounce made it tough. 28 runs onto the field. Ball tossed back in. Punches it clear. Cochin brushes off the tackle. It's cut off by 42. Fights the good fight. Kicks out of the congestion. Intercepts the ball well. Moved on by 5. The ball finds Caddy. A chance to put one through here for the Tigers. He heads for home. The kick towards goal. Caddy loved kicking that one. The Tigers have kicked back-to-back goals. The Tigers reduce the margin. Ball gets cut off. Releases the handball. Releases under pressure. Taken by Asprey. Links with hands. The handball hits the target. Hands that ball to the opposition. 28 knew what was coming. Handballs to no one in particular. Punches the kick. The ball rolls over the boundary line. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Thrashes it. Graham collects the loose ball. Well, now it's a ball up. 41 gets onto the ball. 28 just bangs away at goal. Into the post it goes. The Swans' lead is now 19. Dug out by 15. Handball's out in front. The ball is picked up and kept alive. He gets his hands on the footy. Intercepted by Bolter. He'll get the free kick. Plugger looks to build some momentum with this kick. He gains possession. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
The tackle deserves the free and gets it.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Picked off the deck. There'll be a ball up, close to goal. Thump by 41. 23 pushes through with power. Asprey unable to lay the tackle. Gone! What a tackle! Didn't get away from the tackle.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
23 can't hold on to the tackle. Drop punt straight through the middle. Plugger extends the lead from that kick. Pretty happy with that one. The Swans lead the Tigers by 25.
This is how they can score. The Swans are getting more of the ball on the outside, and it's their outside run that is generating plenty of scoring opportunities.
Martin slips the tackler. The ball mopped up. That is a stunning goal. The pressure continues to mount with that goal from... He celebrates hard after that. The Swans have kicked the last 2 goals. 31 points the difference. Gives the old don't argue. The handball now from Martin. Concedes some ground with the kick. Strong mark in the contest.
The Swans just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground, and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
Ends up turning this ball over. One landed in his back on this occasion. Penetrating handball. He looks like he needs a spell. Looking to kick goal number 2. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the term. The scores: the Swans 44 to the Tigers 13.
The Swans will go into the rooms at halftime with plenty of confidence and back themselves for the second half.
Let's check out the stats. Ready to begin proceedings in the second half. Back in the middle now. 41 with a punch. Tapley got up, but couldn't bring it down. Hurried kick. Lynch picks up the loose ball.
Thank you.
We'll get a ball up on the wing. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Receives the handball and takes off. Seen plenty of it. Just dismisses his opponent. Caddy on the ball. Edwards just goes bang. Just releases the handball. He can take off after that handball. Asprey kicks hurriedly. Takes it well. Gets it away. Grimes getting in on the act. Does well to cut off the kick.
The Swans are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Asprey coming on. It'll be a ball up. Soldo thumps it forward. Opportunity for 42. Broad couldn't keep his hands on it. Slams it onto the boot. And he stepped over the boundary line. And we'll get a throw in. Umpire tosses it in. Big thump from 42. A bit too hard with the push, and it's a free kick. Goes by foot. Oh, he did everything right, except take the mark. Picking it up was Jones. The kick releases the pressure. Sees off the tackler. Kennedy gets a quick kick away. Can't take possession. Caddy charges with intent. Graham brushed off easily. 40 kicks it out, and the ball will be coming back. Goes the long option. Parker flew high, but didn't hold on. 5 with quick hands. Grimes grabbed it clean. 42 guides it down. With the ball is... The umpire calls for a stoppage. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Martin heads onto the ground. Ball up in the centre square. Soldo got in a better position. Dug out the loose ball. Manufactures a handball. 6 just gets it onto the boot. Martin doesn't take the mark. 3 gives away a free for in the back. Chose to kick it. Soldo gets it down. The mark is taken by Rampy.
The Swans have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Stack struggling to run at the moment. Tough one to handle for Flostone. Receives the handball and takes off. Finds his man. Ball collected. 28 hacking it out of there. Just a minor. The Swans 46 play the Tigers 13.
The Swans have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
Quick handball. He can take off after that handball. Stack looking a bit sluggish out there. Can't take the mark. Clean pick up by 42. Gets a quick kick away. It's marked by Grimes. Heads long with that kick.
Thank you, I'll have it.
We'll get a ball up on the wing. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
There's just not enough effort out there at the minute.
He just throws that ball. And there's the siren to end the third quarter. The scores are the Swans 46 to the Tigers 13.
The Swans walk into three-quarter time with the lead and the confidence they can win this game.
What stands out for you, Gaz?
The Swans can take...
Let's see what this last quarter throws up.
They need to get a move on if they're going to win from here.
Centre bounce. Soldo thrashes it. 9 has the ball. They can link up now. Asprey gives the don't argue. He's got the football now. 41 collects it. Here's 3. 25 pushes his opponent off with one hand. Dishes it off. Marked by 23. Uses it now. Nice work from... Looks to move it by foot. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. With a driving kick. Couldn't keep the ball in play. It'll be a throw-in. Ball back into play. Soldo slaps it away. He flicks it over. Missed the target. Going for goal number 1. On its way. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around Parker. The Swans have kicked the last 3 goals. Building a nice lead.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
About to resume hostilities. Slapped away. Charges with intent. Ball up in the centre square. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Spills the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
A desperately needed goal here. That kick just beyond him. Can't make the most of that chance. Margin in a really tricky situation. And the mark will be paid.
Move it on.
The fans hoping this one goes through to give them a glimmer of hope. His teammates rush over. The Tigers now only trail by 32. Back in the middle. 41 just slaps it down. Takes possession. 9 didn't mark it. Well collected. 49 making his way onto the field. And we'll get a ball up. Coleman Jones does well. 9 puts his body on the line. The Tigers fans getting excited about that one. Puts it through. Can that goal be the start of something more? Puts it through. He acknowledges the crowd. Clears the contest. Gathers it now. Finds the loose ball. He blasts it through for another. Cochin getting the crowd involved. They're finding a way back into this. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. With the ball now. The ball in the hands of Soldo. He's got the footy in his hands. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Cochin on top of the ranking points.
He's having a fantastic game.
At full stride, receives the handball. Coughed up by 25. A clean pickup. Quickly onto the boot. Does well to keep it in play. Lobs the handball. Has a runner alongside him. Intervening brilliantly was Broad. It's a turnover. That's holding the ball. Short finds a way to hang on.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Collects the loose ball. That goal is a cracker. He loved that one. The Swans with the ascendancy over the top.
He did really well there and gets the reward. The Tigers are finding plenty of the ball in space, but they're struggling to convert it to scores. If they can improve their ball use, they'll be right in this game.
Revolt doesn't want to let his teammates down with this kick. Travelled the journey, but unable to keep it on line. Lets them down there. The Tigers now only trail by 25. 40, ready to bring it back into play.
They can take the sting right out of the game here.
It's a foot race to get this one. Finding the loose ball was 37. Kennedy slams it onto the boot. Good body work to win the mark. Mitchell releases the ball. Rushes with the kick. Just gave it away. Looks like the ball will be coming back. 3 has resources out wide. Whoa, what a mark! 60 metres out. Needs a bit of a rest. Drops the mark. The Tigers fans certainly will be disappointed about that result. Gary, what do you make of the result?
The Swans just had a more disciplined performance. They worked harder and they get to reap the rewards of that effort.
The final score of the match is the Swans 58, the Tigers 33. That's all for today on behalf of